Hi everybody, Angie here. Coming on to do a really easy fun make with you guys. Super easy. It's gonna go really fast. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I've got a few prototypes here. I had so much fun I had to make more than one. I'll show you what I made and then we will do the process and the construction together. Let me tell you, if you blink, it's gonna be over. That's just how easy it is, guys, okay? Here we have the most adorable, awesome, cutest thing you can think of. A pocket. Look at that. Another pocket right here. I didn't glue this one down to a page, okay? That's just one made. Another pocket. Just like that. To go on your page. Flip it over. I've got another pocket. Okay. Show you another one just to show you how customizable this project is. Another pocket, except smaller. Okay, just like that. Isn't that cute? So darn cute. Now, you're probably saying, Angie, we've seen a pocket before. But, hold on to your britches, guys. We have a pocket with a hidden journal card in it. Look at that. Boom. We've got a journal spot. Hidden journal spot within the pocket. Look at that. Okay, this one I made larger and just did it a little bit different. Boom. Hidden journal card. Just like that. Look at that, guys. Isn't that just so adorable? And then this one, going in landscape mode. This one is portrait, landscape, and then just a smaller version there. Okay, and then this one, boom, pull it out. Hidden journal card, guys. Oh my gosh, I am in love. Isn't that awesome? Okay, and then this one I just didn't put down on the page, but here's my journal card, and I just used lined paper on this one. Okay, very cute. So let's make one together, and then you guys can be off and running and doing your own thing with this project, okay? For the larger ones, all I used was 1 8.5. As you can see, I used the same digital paper on this, so I was able to make 2 pockets out of 1 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. This one I just used scraps, and this one I just used a scrap piece, and then I collaged it as well. So I used scraps to decorate that one, and some book page and a few little odds and ends to decorate that one. Okay, so let me move that out of the way, and I'm going to show you real quick how to do this. Here's an 8.5 by 11 digital piece of paper, folded in half normally like we would if we were using it in our journals as a journal page. Okay, I also just brought in an old vintage coffee dyed ledger paper, and then a book page just to show you. I mean, you can use whatever type of paper you want. Okay, like I said, out of the 8.5 by 11, you can get 2 of them out of it. Okay, after you've folded it in half, you're going to just cut that in half. So you're going to run it along, and it's 8.5 inches, so you're going to go to 4 1/4, and you're going to cut it just like that. Okay, now on this one, same thing. It's about the same size. They're all actually about the same size, roughly. A little bit, the receipt page is just a little bit smaller, but I just have this rough edge on this one, so I'm just going to clean that up so I don't have to keep bringing my cutter back, and we'll just cut that even. We'll just go right to 5.5 inches on that, so it'll be an even number. Okay, and I just brought in a few different pieces of paper to show you that you can use whatever you have. It doesn't have to be a digital, it could be cardstock. You know how we do master boards and collage master boards. Once you've did your master boards, you can cut those down. Totally whatever you want to do. Okay, now here's our 2 pieces that we cut down, right? All we're going to do is on the open end, we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a tab per se, or lip, which is we're making this portion here, and I chose about 3/4 of an inch. If you want to go a little bit smaller, a little bit wider, totally up to you. So we're just going to line it up, and I'm going to cut off 3/4 of an inch. Just like that, okay? And we're left with that. That is basically our pocket, guys, okay? So we are going to just glue the 3 sides, depending on if your paper is directional, whichever way you want your pocket to go. If you want it to be a top loading pocket or a side loading pocket, that's how you're going to put it down on your paper, okay? So from the end that we cut off, we're going to leave that side open for our hidden journaling card, okay? But we're going to glue the other sides. Okay, so we're going to run a bead of glue and another bead of glue. Let me just push this over here in case I get seepage on my glue. I won't have it in the area that we're working. Okay, so that pocket is closed up except for that end there. Now this is a piece to secure our journal card too. So you're going to take whatever piece of paper you're using for your journal card. It could be a piece of coffee dyed paper, it could be a piece of collage paper, you could use your scrap paper, it could be an index card, it could be a Rolodex card, whatever you want it to be. And let's see, what do I have here that I could use? I didn't grab anything. Okay, just for time's sake, we're going to use this book page, okay? Because my coffee dyed paper is on the other edge of the room. So our pocket is 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4. So we just need to cut that down so it will fit in, and we're going to make sure that we left enough allowance for the seeping of the glue. Okay, so we're going to cut that down to about there. Okay, so we know that should fit inside of our pocket, and we're going to test it. I think I cut it down right. I may have to trim it up a little, and it looks like I might. Okay, so let's just trim a hair of that off, maybe about 1/4 of an inch or so. I think that's pretty straight. Okay. Check that again. And this time it fits. Okay. We're going to go all the way down in. All right. And then we're going to bring the 2 pieces that we cut off, and that is going to lay over. Now, if it were to stick out, exceed the length of your little tab piece here, we would definitely have to trim that off. But that is a good size right there. Okay, so now all we have to do is glue these pieces down, and they're just basically serving as like a tab. And we're going to try our best to center that. Looks pretty good, just like that. And then this piece down on the other side. Line up those pieces. Get them nice and straight. And down we go. And once that dries, that will be good to go. And that is our pocket with a hidden journal card, babe. Just as easy as that. And then we just decorate it. Line it up. Still a little wet, so I don't want to tug on it too hard till my glue dries. There we go. And that's it. And it will go down on your page. That's your journal page. Just like that, okay? And when you glue it down, you want to remove your journal card and just glue down this portion here. 1, 2, 3. You don't want to glue this down to your page because you won't be able to remove your journal card. Okay? Then once you got it glued in, you can tuck that right back in. And then, let's see, that would be our front loading pocket right there. You would put your goodies in there, like so, your tags, your journal cards, and then you would just decorate your page just like such. Isn't that adorable? What a good idea. Hidden journal spot. I love it. And like I said, the size really doesn't matter. You can make the size any size you'd like. Okay, just like this piece that we just cut down. Let's say we wanted a smaller one like that other one, okay? All we'd have to do is fold that down and we do the same thing. Okay, let's do another one. I'm just straightening up that edge. Looks like that fold or the cut one or both was just a little bit off. So I'm just going to clean that up a little bit. Okay, and I don't think I want quite so much of that white, and it's okay on this side, but I don't want it on this side because that's going to be my tab. This side's okay because we can get away with that side once we decorate it. Okay, again, I give myself a 3/4 of an inch tab. That's what I'm calling it, the little pull piece that you use for your journaling card. Okay, it will be a top loading pocket. So all we have to do, close up these two left and right sides. There's our pocket, and then we just need a piece of paper for our journaling spot. And oops, I'm going too fast on you guys here. That side needs to stay open. This side and this side needs to close. Sorry about that, guys. Getting a little ahead of myself. See, it's so easy. You just kind of take it for granted. This glue comes out kind of fast, so that's why I'm just trying to be careful. Okay, so it's glued down on the 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. Here's the side that's going to house our hidden journaling card, and then it'll be a top loading pocket. Okay, so we'll use this piece of scrap to create our journaling card. So of course that's a little bit long, so we need to cut that down. And you definitely want to take your time and do it a little bit neater than what I'm doing. I'm just doing this for time's sake, just to show you how easy it is. We want to make it as long as our pocket. So, or it doesn't have to be exactly as long. I'm just using this scrap paper, so I'm going to trim it right there. Okay, so it will come in. You trim a little bit more off of the side here. Make sure that's going to fit. That should be good. Okay, now we're ready for our other piece. And we're going to just glue that down. Center it. And down we go. Bring in a little ink, whatever you want to do. This is just the base, just to show you guys how it's done, how easy it is. Okay, but of course the paper choice and the choice of decorating is totally up to you. Okay, and then that will go tucked in, if I can get it open. If I can get it open. Little piece of glue there. Alright, make sure I got it. Get it all the way down, and I do. Okay, and then that slides in just, oh, looks like I got a little bit of glue in the way somewhere. Let me just use my ruler. Check the side there. There we go, much better. And there we go. That's our pocket with the hidden journaling card. Okay, it will get glued down. You will remove this, glue it down to your page on the 3 sides, and then put your journaling card back in, and it's ready for decorating. And then I need another piece of paper here. And it would be a top-loading pocket, just like such. Like say you had a couple tags inside the pocket, just like that. Okay, and it's ready for decorating. Let's see what I got here. Maybe throw a label on there. Now I'm just doing this real quick. I'm sure you will do a much better job than what I'm doing at the current moment. This is more just to show you the process of the construction of the piece, nothing more. Just trying to see what little bits of scrap here I have that I could use, and I don't really have any in front of me. Here's a couple pieces. I don't like the straight edges, so I'm just taking those away. And I'm going to put this one upside down. I know the text is upside down, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm just kind of just putting something down just real quick, just for time's sake, like so. Excuse my arm, my hand reach here. Just trying to see what else I have handy. I don't really have anything. Let me look in here. Kind of big. Well, you get the idea. I didn't really grab anything for decorating. Got a little bird here. Could pitch a little bird on there. Just to have a little something to look at so it's not completely plain. Okay, so here's one, different size, and this actually is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 by 2.5. Okay, this one is 5.5 by 4.25. Okay, again, side loading journal spot, and then you put it on your journal page, gluing down just the 3 sides, and you've got yourself a top loading pocket like so, with a hidden journal spot. Isn't that adorable? Okay, and then again, I think we have time, we can make one more. Okay, we've got this other piece of paper. Let's say we want to make it like this, a taller pocket. Okay, yeah, let's do a tall pocket. Taller. Again, 3/4 of an inch. And that's just my choice. I just think that's a good size. But definitely, if you want to make it thinner, not as wide, completely up to you. Okay. Oh, I like that pretty picture there. Let's do that. Okay. So again, we just close up the 2 sides where the journaling card does not have to be tucked in. Okay. Try and push it outward. Line up. If your paper is directional, definitely keep the lines lined up. I did have that mistake on one of the other ones I made. I reversed the papers so the papers didn't line up. So definitely want to keep your papers lined up. Okay. Then you need to figure out what you're going to use for a journaling card. Again, we're going to have to use a piece of book page because that's all I have handy at the moment. And let me just measure that. You want it the width of the pocket. So just a little shy there. We'll go down about 1/4 of an inch. Make sure we have enough room for it to come in and out of our pocket easily. Clean up this end. All right, we're going to imagine this piece of paper is blank. Okay. And we're ready to glue it down. Center it. Get it straight. Looks pretty much straight there. This is not my original design, my original project. I saw this on Instagram with those short little clip videos. They didn't show me how they made it, but I just rewatched the video a couple times and figured it out for myself. It was pretty simple, or at least this is my process. Maybe they do theirs differently. Okay, and we tuck it in. Line up everything, get everything nice and lined up, because it's supposed to be a hidden journal spot. Okay, so you don't really want it to be immediately visible, just like that. And then throw some decorations on it. Okay, so this will be a top loading here, so you're just going to glue it down on these sides. Okay, and then let me bring in here. I have a tag, and it will go like so. You've got yourself a nice large pocket, and then hidden journal card, just like that. Okay, and then again, it gets tucked away into the pocket. Like so. The glue's still a little wet. It's trying to catch on the sides there a little bit. Line up your design. Get it nice and neat. And there you go. that is it, guys. Isn't that adorable? I'm calling this just a journal pocket with a hidden journal card. Okay, so there's the one we just made. There's another one about the same size, but that's a top loading this way. Okay, put it on your page, top load pocket this way. This one is a top load pocket, but your journal spot is a side journal spot, comes out this way. Okay, here's a smaller one with a side journal spot this way, and then you've got your pocket there. Okay, so you put that down on your page like that. Here's another one, just like so. It would be a top loading pocket, just like that. And then your hidden journal card right there. Okay. And then here's the other ones that I stuck down on a journal paper page, just so you can kind of get an idea. Okay, nice, good size. It's our standard, fits our standard 8.5 by 11 piece of paper folded in half. Okay, so you've got yourself a nice deep pocket there. Hold your goodies, and then a side tuck journal card hidden right there. Okay, isn't that so cool? Okay, here's another one, top loading hidden journal card there, and then just a smaller one with a side hidden journal card there. I am in love. I think I'm going to be making these all the time, honestly. So I hope you guys like the project, because you're going to be seeing a lot more of it in future projects and on pages and journal page designs, I think, at least for a while, until I get bored of them. But that is my project, guys. Okay, super easy. So keep in mind, again, if you use an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, just fold it in half, cut that piece in half, and you'll get 2 pockets and out of 1 sheet of paper. Okay, if you're just using scrap and smaller pieces, I don't, just make it customizable the size that you want to fit whatever area on your page that you want it to go. Okay, here's a smaller one, just like that, as well as that one. So this one, see, as you can see, it's a little bit longer, and we just used the piece of book page that we had handy. But again, it goes across, so it's basically 5.5 inches in length. Fits the journal page quite nicely. This one's a little bit smaller. I brought that in more to the center of the page. Okay, so there we go, guys. I hope you like the project. Hope you give it a try. Make you a few for your journals. Please hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment, and you know what's coming. Thank you so very much. You guys take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.